Democrats don't listen to their constituents. This seems to be your argument frequently. Yeah, because it's frequently true. Is it really? Okay, what do you have? Well, we're starting with this guy. That's James Walkinshaw, right? Yeah, it is. He's our newest representative representing Virginia 11. And he put out a video showing his priorities, which includes fighting for federal workers because he represents one of the districts where the vast majority of them live. Of course, healthcare. And protecting and expanding local transportation is really important to him as well. Okay, that's great, but what is he doing about it? Well, this is only his first full week in Congress. He was sworn in on Wednesday. All right, what's next? Andrea Salinas posted a video about the ACA, explaining how Democrats expanded the premium tax credit and Republicans want to let it expire. I hear all the time people saying the Democrats need to be talking about how they'd improve it rather than just what Republicans are doing wrong. Well, they did improve. More people are enrolled in the ACA because of these tax credits than ever. Republicans are just trying to take it away. I didn't think about it like that. So many of the things we're fighting for were already done right by our Democrats. Exactly. Okay, what else? Sarah McBride spoke at the Human Rights Campaign dinner, and she chose to highlight a quote where she talks about how the political division is at its worst online. In person, she's able to talk to her Republican constituents, but I want to highlight a part she didn't.
And House and Senate Democrats have maintained near unanimous opposition to attacks on our community. And we have scored together some critical victories, preventing the passage of blanket bans in educational programs for trans youth, and getting the ban on Medicaid coverage for gender-affirming care for all ages stripped from that big, ugly bill.
Really? Yeah. I know people push and push and push that Democrats don't care about trans people. That couldn't be further from the truth. I guess maybe I need to stop trusting when I see people say that. You and everyone else. All right, next. Jimmy Gomez went shopping with his son, and he talks about the result of tariff. It affects him. Yeah, you have a place to live in your district and in DC. And depending on where you live in the country, the congressional salary doesn't go as far. So Jimmy Gomez coupon. Wow, I had no idea. I thought they were all rich. Yeah, that's another thing people get wrong. Okay, continue. Amy Klobuchar and Richard Blumenthal joined two Republicans in demanding the release of Ukrainian children from Russia. It's a topic that is not getting nearly as much attention as it should. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about the war still going on. Thought it didn't matter. Yes? Yeah, you're not alone. All right, go on. This woman has an autistic son, and she asked Tammy Duckworth at her town hall what Democrats are doing to protect SNAP and Medicare and Medicaid and the autistic community. Duckworth said it's a red line. If Republicans want to keep the government open, they have to save Medicare, Medicaid, and SNAP. I've heard this repeatedly from our Democrats. Okay, you're right as usual. Good, but I want you to not make the mistake in the first place. Okay, fine. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Do Morella Get School. If you made it to the end of this post, comment with 7 words to help the algorithm and a trans flag, because yes, our Democrats do care. If you watched or read any of these stories, comment with what you learned, and a Ukrainian flag, because the Ukrainian children need to come home. Our voices are our superpower, but only when we use them.